You know, in the Japanese version,
Hmm.
it's essentially the same segment, but they make homage to like the original games, and they make this section a fixed camera section.
Hmm.
Close.
Don't forget your red plant.
Yep. Oh, is that it? It's still up. Did you know that Ashley can technically suplex?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It was in like the GameCube version, I think.
You can ask Marcos. I already told him. She had the most overpowered, most broken ass fucking suplex in the entire fucking game. Her shit was a one shot, just bam. She's not like Leon.
Yeah, I suplexed a guy like twice and he didn't die.
She just has fucking ridiculous strength, and it kind of plays into that stereotype in anime where they have that one girl with like gorilla strength. Oh, by the way, you can close the gate behind you so the other guy doesn't come.
You think he did?
Is he dead? Oh, if he's gone, he's gone. No dejes que se escape de la isla.
Yeah, it just takes 3 of them to take him down.
You almost didn't. But I'm pretty sure I told you about that story, right? About my mom went to Mexico.
Uh-huh.
Me, my dad, my brother. That shit sucked.
What sucked?
My dad's idea of dinner.
I mean, you work with what you got.
Yeah, this was during the 90s when I was like 8 years old. So it was like 99 maybe?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He made me cups of noodles. That was it. And he got mad at me for saying, "Can I have something else? Can I have something more nutritious or hefty or something?" And he looked at me like with such a wild ass look in his eye, like, "I just spent time boiling some water and your noodles and it's not enough?" And I'm like, "Exactly. You just boiled water and my noodles." It's not like it's that big either. You did it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, my dad didn't really cook, really. Like, the thing he did most was, like, barbecue stuff.
On grill.
Not even the grill. Like, mostly, there's that big olla, like this metallic thing, and they got this big-ass wooden thing that's like a spoon, but it's, like, flat. And they're, like, just stirring a big thing of meat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, typically it's like pork and like pork skin, stuff like that. And it's like this really big olla that's like made of metal.
Mm-hmm. There's I know what you're talking about.
And he would just like stir that for like hours. And they'd always hit him up like, "Hey, can you do this? We're having a party on Saturday. Can you make this for us?" And he's like, "Yeah, I gotcha."
La cazuela.
Is that what it's called?
Well, a cazuela. Or, unless you mean those big trapezoid looking ass ones. They're round, but they look trapezoid-ish.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. Oh, fuck, slide puzzle.
Try to do it
Without the cheat sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that goes there.
This is the authentic experience.
No.
I don't blame you, man.
This took me a long time the first time.
I mean, it's supposed to be. This is probably the hardest puzzle in the entire game.
Okay, so that
I don't. The other puzzles I don't find as hard. They're really easy compared to this one. This one is easy too, but like, sometimes you're not in the right state of mind. And you're just like, man, I just did some stupid shit.
okay. Did you have these as a kid?
Yeah.
They would give you like a really tiny slide puzzles.
Yeah.
Typically, it would be like at a birthday party, and yeah, the thing where you would
They roll the ball.
like the monkey ball kind of thing, where you would try to get the metal ball into the hole.
I had the one where it was multiple balls at the same time. You have to get them to different goals. And so once you got one, you have to be careful not to unroll that one out of the hole and try to get the other two to the two fucking locations. You're like, oh shit.
And then there was that water toy that always sucked, where you would pump it to try to get the rings into the hole.
They had little water guns too.
Yeah, the little water guns.
I used to get those little fucking plastic water handguns. Oh, I went to Mexico, right? When I was a teenager. And I went to the city. And it was on the news that fucking kids were like, oh, I know this character. I want to buy this. And they would tell people at newsstands. And people at the newsstands would be like, you're a kid. This is technically hentai. I'm not supposed to sell this to you. But I'm gonna, because it's money and I still need money. I am operating a business. So they would just sell it to kids. And then the kids would be like innocent looking ass kids be like, yeah, I like this character. This character, I watch her. I watch him or her on TV, right? But I don't know what they're doing in this book. And it's literally just a magazine of hentai. Like, I'm like, what? I don't even fucking know what you guys are reading. They just saw their favorite character on the front page, right? So they just thought, yeah, okay, and they bought it. So when I went to the city that year, I was like, let me just check if this shit is real. And I went to a newsstand. Yeah, they just selling hentai out in the open like that. Hentai magazines. I was just like, what? I didn't know. I mean, I could read Spanish, but I wasn't reading that. And I just watched it. There was like comic strips of like, guess who, Mike?
I'm gonna guess Sailor Moon and Goku.
Yes, 100%. That's what they had. They had like Evangelion shit too. And I'm just like, okay, it's literally 90s anime, just hentai, everything. You didn't put the block, yeah, the block. Like if I don't do it legit, I just feel like I've been defeated.
Were you into jigsaws?
The fucking shit.
Yeah, the like 1,000-piece, 100-piece.
I wasn't into them, but I did them. I in kindergarten. Like you were the smart kid if you can complete one. You know what I mean? So I did, and every fucking time, there was one we had at school. In my kindergarten class during recess, it had a fucking sailboats. It was a sailboat one, and like you said, it had like, oh fuck, to the pieces, like hundreds. And it wasn't until like almost half a year of continuously trying over and over that I was finally able to actually make the picture fully complete. And then the teacher was like, what, you actually did it? I'm like, yeah, I did it. And then the other kids were like, he what? I never tried that one because it looks so hard. And I had no idea what they were telling me at that time because I couldn't speak the language.
There's a certain feeling of like power you have as a kid when you do something that other kids can't do.
Yeah, fuck those kids. I was dodgeball champion. I was able to adapt to like American culture.
Uh-huh.
So I was able to compete with, you know, non-Hispanic people. So like, what I mean is, white and black children, like I could compete with them. It wasn't like because I'm first generation, like born here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same here.
right? So like I had to like learn a lot of shit that I had never, no one in my family had come across. So my family also had a hard time supporting me through all that, right?
Yeah. Because they're also like expecting you to know everything. Like, what do you mean you don't know? You speak English. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know any of this.
I don't know what a science project is. Did you guys do science projects? They're like, what the fuck? What is it? What do you mean by science project? Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just doing a project.
You gotta.
Yeah, but like, this is just like written shit, right? Like, no, it's not just written. I have to like actually do experiments and crap.
Yeah, you gotta go buy me a fucking $15 cardboard
Poster,
thing.
cardboard poster. And they're like, what? I don't have to buy you shit.
It's like, and then I need to go to the library to print this stuff out and do research. And like, all right.
This is costing us money we don't want to spend. And it's like, Mom, I'm gonna fail. Dad, I'm gonna fail. They're like, you can go earn your own money. I'm like, what do you mean? Earn my own money? I'm already doing shit. I'm already doing homework and other shit. I don't does it look like I have time to go out and get a job? I hate when my dad would throw this at me. He's like, I used to work on your grandfather's farm. I used to wake up 5 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning, whatever, just to help him pick the crops and herd the animals around and feed the chickens and all this other shit. And I'm like, okay. Okay.
Look where it got you.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. It was hard for you. But he also gave me my own shared, like he gave me my own hardships.
Uh-huh.
Like for me, I had some similar hardships. I had to wake up 4 a.m. I had to go out with him and do shit like at some fucking field that I don't fucking own. We don't even own the field. We have to go out there, cut the entirety of the entire fucking grass.
Oh, you cut the soccer field?
We had to. Because we ran a fucking soccer league. That was a lot of shit that we had to do by ourselves. We didn't have people to hire and be like, hey, you cut the grass, you paint the lines, you do measure and shit like that. We had to do all that shit just ourselves.
All spoiled thanks to your interruption.
That was my hardship, and I had to do this throughout the entire week. It wasn't just one field. It wasn't 2 fields. It was as much as 4 fields. I had to do all that fucking shit with him.
I don't
Like,
remember being a part of your crappy school.
It didn't happen before I was 8, though. I will say that. Not before the age of 8. But after I turned 8 and on forward, I had to do that shit every weekend. And as time went on and we took on more responsibility, we had to do it throughout the week. So we, as soon as like school came out, 3 p.m., I had to do homework. I had to cook food. I had to feed my sisters and make sure that they were good, that they were doing their homework. By like 5 or 6 p.m., we were good. We were done. And I had nothing else to do, right?
Uh-huh.
According to my dad, I had nothing else to do, not even other shit that might come up other than chores. In his mind, I just had nothing to do except the chores he forced me to do. But then he would come home and be like, okay, get your shit ready, get all the tools ready. We got to go out and we got to go do this. We got to do that. We got to go measure because it rained. So we got to go redo the lines. And I'm like, fuck, man, it's summer. It rains like almost every other fucking week. Right?
Uh-huh.
Had to go do that. We had to go remeasure every fucking line. And that shit took 2 hours just to measure and paint. That doesn't even include the outfitting of like the actual fucking like nets and flags and all that shit. That happens a lot quicker, but that still takes time. Like I got good to the point where I could just do an entire field by myself in just those 2 hours by myself. It took us 2 hours together in the early years, right? But then it just became routine, right? So it was just something that I was just like, okay, sprint here, sprint there, tie it here, and then I would just fucking run all the way to the other corner, tie it there, and put a nail down so I can mark shit, right? And like it just became something I got good at doing because I've been doing it for such a long time at that point that I didn't really need to do any more measuring. It was more so of just like
just eyeballing it and just.
yeah, like you get a feel for it and you're like, okay, wow. Wow.
Okay. I didn't think these guys would be back.
Hope the guy is not wandering around. Just go. Just go.
I was just trying to go back for
Oh yeah, you did.
the broken butterfly. Cause I never, go here, down here. I think
Yeah, you gotta go out to the,
back out to the maze.
I guess. No need to go back.
Oh,
Was it there or was it the other door? Because there's two doors, I think. Yeah, go that way
no, it's the
and
right.
turn to the
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really use the Magnum.
I don't either. Well,
Right.
you don't really have it.
Well, I'm about to have one.
Yeah. Just think of it as like a secondary shotgun. But it's smaller.
Uh-huh.
And just think of it like that. A little handgun.
Were
Ah.
you ever part of your league
No.
or in a league? Because I know my dad signed me up for one,
I was as a kid.
and he got mad because I didn't want to play, and he was like, "We already spent the money to get you in the league."
I was in one and I got kicked out. Because
I forgot I was supposed to sell all these incendiaries.
supposedly unnecessary roughness or whatever.
Uh,
Yeah, and I'm like, not being unnecessarily rough.
just enough.
Like, no, the thing is, I wasn't being rough. It's just that these kids are not accustomed to playing real soccer.
Uh,
You know, they're doing like little light taps, right? And then I kicked the ball and that shit went flying. Cause I'm trying to get it across the fucking field. And I'm like, that's just how we play, dude. We're trying to win. What is this shit? We're not trying to. Why would I want to run all the way over there when our attackers are all the way over there? That's their job. Their jobs are to go in and score that shit. That's why they're hanging all the way over there. You want me to run all the way over there to him, give it to him, and then let him run it all the way to the end? That, hell no. I can cut that timing by like at least tenfold by just kicking it to him. And white kids, black kids are not used to playing like that back in those days. Nowadays, they're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. They do the same thing too. Like, African kids are like, they show up and they're like, yeah, we play the same way. Like, fuck yeah. But I will tell you that when you play up close with African kids, they do get rough. They will actually like put their elbow into your rib and you're like, what the fuck, dude? Why are you like digging into between my ribs, man? Like, you don't need to be doing that. I'm supposed to take the ball from you. Doesn't mean you're supposed to create this whole fucking like.
what? I forgot.
Oh,
This guy was-
yeah. Yeah, those African kids got. Those were rough. The African kids were rough. Same thing with like Jamaican kids.
Uh,
They were rough. When they play soccer, they were rough. But you know sometimes when someone is playing like in a mean-spirited way, right?
yeah,
Like
like
the-
they're intentionally trying to hurt you.
They're intentionally kicking the ball hard as fuck at you. Salvadoran kids, Guatemalan kids, Nicaraguan kids, Mexican kids especially. Fucking kicking the ball straight at you like they don't give a fuck. They'll shoot the ball at your face within the intention to hurt you. I say sell one more at least.
I like having 3 of each.
Nah, you don't need 3 of that one
If
though.
I sell the broken butterfly is the question. I think I'll hold on to it just for now.
if you want, you can now sell the TMP.
Is that old?
But I would say hold it on to it just until you kill what's his name?
Salazar.
Yeah,
What are you, boy?
because it comes in handy. You know, when he opens his face and you're just, or if you shoot the eyeball. I use it just to,
Hit the eye.
yeah. And if I empower it, I'll use it on the actual Salazar body.
Mm-hmm. So is your dad just like really into soccer or something?
Fuck yeah, his whole life.
His whole life is based around soccer.
His whole life he's been into soccer. I wouldn't say it
Does he
revolves.
watch it?
Bruh. The only things he watches are soccer games
Wait here.
and the news. If I remotely put on a movie, it's hard for him to sit there and just shut the fuck up and watch it.
But has he seen Shaolin Soccer?
He laughed. He laughed. And he said he made some comments. Because, you know, in Mexico, if they're Asian, everyone's a Chino.
Yep. Whether they're actually from China or not, it's always just Chino. And then there's that one Hispanic guy that looks a little bit Chino, so you just call him Chino.
And it's not meant to be racist, but I get it. You know? But it can come off as racist with this culture.
Oh fuck, I missed.
You miss hard as hell.
Oh god.
Be like, Mom, they're Korean. Mom, they're Korean. Dad, they're Japanese. Like, no, they're from Malaysia. Which Malaysia is still kind of like a... Isn't it a province? Chinese province?
I don't really know.
Get him, get him.
Oh god.
Oh, you fucked.
I was trying to get that shoulder tap. Oh wow, that fucking hurts.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna just reset this.
But yeah. What were you saying? Oh, yeah. He only watches soccer and the news. My dad just... That's all he watches. And like... I'll put on a movie.
Uh-huh.
And like, if there isn't anything in it that remotely interests him in it, he like demands the controller from me. And he'll put on some other shit. He'll just go back to watching the same shit. Like, I forgot what I put on. I believe it was the Lord of the Rings. I was like, it was literally the Lord of the Rings. And then he's just like, it's fucking fiction. Pure fantasy. How is this gonna help you in life? I'm like, it's supposed to be entertaining. It's not supposed to be anything that's supposed to give me any real fucking, like, you know, skill or anything. It's just for pure entertainment. Why can't you just watch something for pure fucking entertainment? And he's like, no, if it doesn't serve me in some way, I don't need to watch it. I'm like, you watch soccer. How is that gonna help you in any real fashion? I mean, you don't play soccer. You don't really coach anyone. Not anymore. You used to.
Fuck, I keep missing it.
Like, I get it. But you're an old dude now. What are you gonna do? Don't tell me it's not gonna help me in my life. That's not fucking fair. I never gave you shit for your you know what you like. But you know how my dad is.
I don't actually.
Well, he like
But from what the stories you've told me, I have somewhat of a rough idea.
he's just, you know, video games and cartoons. That's for children. You're a fucking grown ass adult, that kind of shit. It's
Nah.
like, oh, come on, man. And I get it. I understand because, you know, I understand where he's coming from too, because even now cringe, right? At like the idea of a gamer. Like, I don't call myself that. I don't call myself a gamer. I love games. I play them, but I don't call myself a gamer. It's just too much. I grew up.
There's too much stigma around that.
Yeah.
Word now.
I grew up when that shit had a lot of bad shit associated to it. So it's just I hate it. You know, the 2000s really ruined that for people. Like fucking shows were portraying gamers as these like
these hackers and these super nerdy guys.
yeah, like they've never been with a woman. They don't know how to talk to women. And I'm like, you know, there are women that are gamers too. You know, there are just as many awkward females out there as there are dudes. Like what the fuck? But they, yeah, man, they just portray like I get it if they portray a gamer here and there as like a shitty person, but they literally just go out of their way to portray every fucking gamer that ever appears in their shows as these fucking like just terrible, awkward, nerdy,
Sweaty, fat. It's just
fucking virgins. I think that's the part that really irritates. Like, you know, gamers get laid too, man. Like, what the fuck? The women they get with might not be the hottest. I'll give you that. But normal people, regular dudes.
what? There we go.
Oh, I didn't shoot that shit.
You
I don't shoot that. I shoot the guy. He's easy to take care of. You just run him left to right,
Yeah,
and then
shoot the chain.
that's how I deal with all three of them. Left to right, left to right. But it doesn't take me very long.
Mm-hmm.
That took you a long time.
It did. I was taking care of everyone in the back.
Nah, I do it while they're still around. I just do it quick. I'll flash them, and then I'll just move. I'm like, what's the point? Sometimes you can flash the guy on the thing. If he's close enough, like he'll get hit.
What is the point of this?
Just to annoy you. The way you went through bars. That reminds me of the that robot dude from Terminator. Judgment Day.
Terminator?
Yeah, the robot. He goes through the cell bars. T1000? 2000? I don't know his name.
I think Arnold is the T1000.
Yeah, he's a T1000.
The liquid metal guy.
Liquid
is
metal
T2000.
man. Yeah. I forget his actual name. What model he
His
is.
serial number.
Yeah. But I love that movie, man. That movie is so fucking good.
Yeah, me and Sam we recently watched the first two Terminators. 1 and 2. Back to back.
Mike, I don't love the first Terminator as much as I love the second.
I don't either. I like the second one is awesome. It's great.
Right? Like it's not that I have anything against the first one, but I just don't love it as much as I love the second one. I just think the second one it amped everything up. It kept it gave me this atmosphere that I just don't come across in movies like that anymore. It gave me the same feeling like RoboCop did.
I haven't watched RoboCop. Dude, I know I need to watch it.
RoboCop is so.
I know there's a
love
scene where he starts shooting guys in the dick and blows their dicks off.
Yeah. If you watch the first RoboCop.
Oh, there's more than one?
Yeah, there's 3 of them, but I only recommend the first one.
Oh, yeah, there's a remake as well, right?
Yeah, about that. I didn't watch it. I don't want it to ruin
What you had.
Yeah. I heard it was meh, you know? I don't know. I've never watched it. I can't really say I have an opinion on it. If you want to, go for it. But I would say you should watch the original first.
Yeah, I'm planning to.
I like the movies anyway. The first and second one.
Like right now, we're going through the Rush Hour.
Oh shit! Have you seen them before?
I've seen the second one. I had the DVD and I've seen it a lot. We recently watched the first one, which I think I saw once before. 'Cause I remember bits and pieces of it,
Uh huh.
and I haven't watched the third one.
I think you're good as is.
Third one's not that great.
It has its moments, but yeah, I would say a 6 out of 10 for me. 6 out of 10 for me. Like, it's not awful in the sense that it does everything wrong. It's just it does a lot of things wrong for me. For me. There's someone out there I'm sure loves the absolute fuck out of this movie, and but that just doesn't happen to be for me. First one I like, but it is a classic. I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. Right? Solid 7 out of 10 for the first ones. Second one, solid 8 out of 10. I like the second one more than I like the first. But the first one still has its place in my heart.
When he walks into the bar and he's like, "All right, just do what I do."
Yeah. See, yeah.
I'm not gonna repeat it, but Jackie does exactly what he does, and he calls people a certain word.
Some parts did not age well, and some parts I'm perfectly fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with.
I don't
care about it.
Yeah, I don't care, but there are moments where I'm like, that was kind of cringe. But it's just because, you know, some jokes and stuff are a little outdated. Yeah, sure, it makes sense. But that's, you know, that's defined by the age in which we live in right now. So.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit, boy.
That hurt.
This is a good time to throw out your bums.
I'm just trying to
Reveal the heads.
reveal the heads and then flash them.
Oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't use flashes. I would just. What did you, yeah, boy? You need a move. Oh, you have enough flashes. Yeah. Just throw one out. Get fucked, bitches. And you gotta deal with the second one. Now you gotta deal with the two-hander guys. Might want to pick up that ammo quick.
I know the Magnum takes the helmet off in one hit.
You could also just throw out a grenade, root them up and grenade them, like frag grenade them.
Okay, got one. Just two more. Got it. Nope, didn't get it. There we go. Yeah, these guys aren't that bad once you know that they're weak to flashes.
Yep.
Like the first time I went around, they were rough.
I just shotgunned them all the way.
Yeah, but it uses so much of your ammo.
I had a lot. I usually have a lot by this point.
Follow me.
Because I hoard ammo like a lot. I just shoot the legs. Slash away. It's just how I play this game. So that by the point you get like at specific points where a lot of people are struggling, I am not struggling. I'm just like breezing through. You get to a boss. What does irritate me sometimes is that, like, you get to certain areas and you're like, wait.
Like you hoard all this stuff and then like, well, yeah, you're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna take that from you.
No, what irritates me is like Salazar's fight, where they just keep providing you with ammo, and you're like, wait, what? I hoarded all this ammo. I got to your fight, and you're just gonna give me ammo. So I held on to all this shit, and I didn't need to. And I'm like, damn, dude. And like, I get through his entire fight, and there's just ammo everywhere lying around, and I'm like, I don't even have space to pick it up.
Yeah, we were going through Rush Hour right now. And we're also going through Hunter x Hunter because she's never seen it. You say you're not into it.
Nope. I saw the characters and I was like, nope.
No, it's a good story though.
No, man, I'm not watching some little kid, some little boy. I'm just not into it. If I was a kid, like a teenager even, I'd probably watch it. Not gonna lie to you, probably would. But I don't know. I'm just not into that sort of shit anymore. The shonens,
Not really into shonens anymore.
nope.
I think you've lived
I outgrew them, or I don't know, or
Let's see if you can
I hunger for something deeper. I don't know.
Oh no, he's gonna do something.
He's gonna do something that shouldn't technically be doing.
Oh, it was nothing.